Hi guys, and welcome to a Christmas themed episode of Home Baking, and to get into the festive spirit today we're going to be making chocolate Yule Log cupcakes. So for the ingredients for the cupcakes itself, you're going to need 100 grams of plain flour, 20 grams of cocoa powder, 140 grams of caster sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, 40 grams of unsalted butter, 120 milliliters of milk, 1 egg, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And as always, I will leave the list of these ingredients in the description box below as well. And for the Yule Log Buttercream, you're going to need 90 grams of dark chocolate, 125 grams of butter, 140 grams of icing sugar, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So for the first step, we need to preheat the oven to gas mode 3, and then we need to measure out the dry ingredients. And because this recipe is for 12 cupcakes, I'm going to be doubling up on all of the ingredients to make 24. So we're just measuring out the flour first, and then I'll pop the sugar in as well. And that is double the amount, so that's 200 grams of flour, and I'm going to sieve that straight into the mixing bowl. And now we have all of the dry ingredients in the bowl, and that is ready to mix. Now that it's all mixed in together, we need to add the unsalted butter. Next, we need to measure out the milk, eggs, and vanilla extract. So we need 2 times of 140 milliliters of milk. And that's about right. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And we'll beat the 2 eggs together. And although the mixture looks quite dry at the moment, the addition of the milk will help that a lot, especially because it makes it nice and fluffy. So we just gently add a small amount and then whisk it in together. And now it has been whisked together, it looks like a nice thick chocolatey bacon mix, ready to go into the cases. Now that the cake mixture is in the cases, we need to put it into the oven on gas mark 3 for 20 to 25 minutes, or when it's light and fluffy and springs back to the touch. So now we need to put these cakes into the oven to bake. So as you can see, we have the cupcakes cooling on the cooling rack, and in the meantime we need to make the Yule Log Buttercream icing, and so we need to mix the ingredients together. So to make the buttercream, to start off with, we need to place dark chocolate into the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds just to get it soft and to melt. Now that we have the chocolate melted and ready to go in, we just need to mix in the butter, icing and vanilla to make the buttercream. And we need 125 grams of butter, so times that by 2, I have 250 grams, which is this entire block of butter. So I'm just going to pop that straight in, and it's at room temperature as well to make it a little bit easier to mix. And for this I will need 4 teaspoons of vanilla. And we are ready to mix. And now that the buttercream is mixed in together and soft, we can mix in the chocolate slowly as well to give it that chocolate buttercream flavour. And now that the buttercream is ready, we are ready to put it into the piping bag and pipe it onto the cupcakes. And here we have the cupcakes ready to have the icing piped on top. Now I don't actually have the best piping bag in the world, I'm just using a homemade makeshift one because I've got the nozzle on there. You want a big nozzle, as big as you can get really. This is one of the best I've got, so I'm just going to try this. And I've just got a bag, so I'm just going to pipe it from the bag because I get piping bags and they're just really annoying, so I'm just going to try and pipe it from here instead. So just twist the bag and then pipe it from the nozzle, from the bag into a swirl as best as you can. Okay, so as you can probably tell, my piping bag split and I didn't really have too much luck with the piping bag, but because of that I just decided to go with 2 different themes, 2 different patterns, so that's fine. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't look amazing, it just looks rustic, you know, homemade, which is obviously the point. So we've now got the icing piped, or sort of piped, on top of the cupcakes ready, and we now need to put the toppings on to make it look like a Yule Log Christmas themed cupcake. And for this I'm going to be using Cadbury flakes and some little sprinkles that look like holly and berries to make it look all Christmassy. So we need to cut up the regular size flakes into smaller pieces to fit on top of the cupcakes. And for the 12 cupcakes we're going to need obviously 12 smaller pieces, and then whatever I have left over I'll use them as well. Right, so we now have the flakes ready to go on top of the cupcakes, and you can just place them wherever you like really, just in the middle to make it look all very Christmassy. And for the final touch we need to put on the holly and berries. So I would just grab 2 or 3 little hollies. And the final stage, just to make them look fully Christmas and Yule Log-ified, we just need to sprinkle on a smidge of icing sugar over the top, just like that. Just a small amount to make it look like a Yule log, like it's been snowing, and it just looks so festive. And here we have the final product, 12 Yule Log chocolate cupcakes with little flakes on top and the little berries and holly as well. So they look very festive. I hope you guys all enjoyed this tutorial video for these cupcakes. They look very cool. I'm very happy with them. They look so festive and brilliant, and obviously the little cupcake cases as well is brilliant, and I'll show you some little up close clips as well so you can get an idea of what they look like up close. But oh, I can't wait to taste them as well. It's been so much fun doing this, and they just look so, I'm really happy with how they've turned out actually. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I post videos every single Wednesday, so subscribe if you don't want to miss any of them, and I hope you're all having a great December run up to Christmas. I can't wait to keep doing more Christmas themed videos as well, so I'll see you next Wednesday for another Christmas themed video. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. And I also have this black and burgundy stripe snood, which I absolutely love. I've just got it from New Look last week and it just looks amazing, and I can't wait to wear this winter. It just looks so cool and stylish. Oh my god, it just looks incredible. Like, oh, it's just so nice and warm. So we now have our cake mixture ready to be evenly distributed into the 3 cake tins, and then we just have the oven preheated to gas mark 3, and it goes in for 25 to 30 minutes until it's golden brown.